Hey everyone, Karan here from Life Accounting, where we help you save on taxes and build your wealth. And today I'm going to give you the master list of deductions by revealing 101 deductions you qualify for as a small business owner. Look, it doesn't matter if you're a sole proprietor, a partnership, an LLC, you can take these deductions. Heck, it doesn't even matter if your business is big, if your business is small, you are eligible to take these deductions. If the cost is ordinary and necessary for your business, you can take the deductions. Now, I'm going to list them in alphabetical order. So stay tuned until the end so you don't miss one. And let me know in the comments if this helped you at all. I want to know if I should continue to make massive list videos like this one. Let's get into it. First on the list, accounting fees. Those are fees to maintain accurate records, interpret reports, and file taxes. Advertising and marketing. Think advertising spend, email marketing, social media costs, and more. Amortization, which is the act of recovering capital costs over a fixed period of time for things like starting a business, Section 197 deductions, previously unused deductions, and more. Bad debts from customers, suppliers, or distributors who do not pay you for services rendered. Yep, you can write those off. Bank fees. We all hate maintenance fees, the wire fees, the overdraft fees, but luckily they are deductible. Barter costs, such as the cost you incur to perform the service or create the good when bartering. Board meeting expenses, bookkeeping fees, business association member dues, business related conferences, conventions, and trade shows, business travel. Look, I created an entire video on how to write off your business travel expenses, so be sure to check it out. Business use of your home. Yes, if you use a space in your home regularly and exclusively for business, you can write it off. This applies to people who rent and own an apartment or a house. Car expenses. If you use your car for business, you can write off the cost of the vehicle with the actual expense method or the standard mileage method. Charitable contributions made for a business purpose. Yep, charitable contributions by a corporation can be deducted up to 25% of its taxable income. Now, contributions that exceed that amount can carry over to the next tax year. These limits are greater for personal charity contributions though. Charity or traveling to perform charitable services. Childcare. Yep, most people don't know, but childcare costs you incur so you can be free to conduct your business is deductible on your personal taxes, not as a business expense though. Cleaning and janitorial services, collection expenses, or money spent trying to collect a business debt is generally deductible, whether you are able to recover all, some, or none of the money owed to you. Commissions to third parties, computers and tech supplies. So if you buy a new or used laptop, computer, printer, iPad, etc. for your business, you can deduct it. Consulting fees, contractor and freelancers. By the way, you can find some pretty good freelancers on Fiverr.com. Just a tip if you never heard of that website. Co-working spaces, credit card fees, depreciation on things like homes, buildings, equipments, furniture, and computers. Eating out while traveling for business. It's deductible as long as it's a reasonable cost. Like flying to Omaha to eat a $6,000 burger might not fly with the IRS. Education for yourself through books, courses, classes, or anything else you need to maintain licenses or simply stay up to date on what's happening in your industry. It's deductible. Education for your employees is also deductible. Employee awards that are tangible personal property like a trophy or certificate is deductible, but is subject to certain deduction limits. This includes achievement, service, and safety awards. Employee benefits are deductible, including vacation pay, sick leave, and disability benefits. Employee discounts, employee jury pay, employee loans or advances you don't expect to be paid back. Employee reimbursement under an accountable plan for expenses incurred while performing services as an employee are deductible. Employee wages. Wages include, but are not limited to, salaries, hourly pay, piece rate, or payments by the job, commissions and bonuses, overtime and vacation pay, and any reasonable cash value of compensation other than cash. Equipment purchases, equipment rent, equipment repairs, equipment maintenance, film, television, and live theatrical production costs. A mouthful, right? For Undercode Section 181, film, television, and live theatrical production costs can be expensed immediately until 2025. Franchise fees, freight or shipping costs, furniture or fixtures, gifts for customers or employees under $25 are deductible. Guard dogs, yes, you heard that right. Their food, vet bills, training, and other expenses are deductible if they are a certified guard dog and a member of a traditional guard dog breed, such as a Rottweiler or a German Shepherd. Sorry, Moose. Gym for employees located on site. Health insurance for yourself, your spouse, and your dependents is 100% deductible when you're self-employed. Check out my video on this channel on how to write off health insurance and dental insurance. Home rental, also known as the Augusta Rule, allows you to rent out your home for up to 14 days per year without having to report the rental income on your individual tax return, which is great for business owners who can rent their house to their business. Improvements to a business asset. Insurance premiums for credit, liability, malpractice, workers' comp, and other insurance. Hey, by the way, if you made it this far, go ahead and hit that like button for me. It helps other business owners find this on YouTube. And subscribe to the channel for more information that helps you save on taxes and build your wealth. Okay, back to the list. Insurance premiums on business property. Interest on loans. They're tax deductible as a business expense. Internet costs, inventory, investment advice, and fees. Your kids. If your child under the age of 18 works in your business and you pay them an amount less than the standard deduction, you get a tax write-off for the pay you give them, and your kids, or you, can use that income tax-free. Crystal made a great video on the tax benefits of hiring your kids, so be sure to watch it. Legal fees, license fees, lodging while traveling for business is deductible. This includes hotels, motels, Airbnbs, and even reimbursement to friends or family members for staying at their home. Management fees, materials, maintenance, meals you eat are 100% deductible from a restaurant until December 31st, 2022. All other business meals, aka not from a restaurant, are 50% deductible. Medical expenses that are not reimbursed and more than 7.5% of your adjusted gross income is deductible. Mileage from a business vehicle is deductible when using the standard mileage method. Mortgage interest on business property. Moving expenses for your business. Paper and online magazine subscriptions for your business. Office supplies and expenses. Office entertainment, such as speakers, pool tables, and games, are deductible. Office rent. Organizational costs, also known as incorporation costs, are the cost to form an LLC, a partnership, or corporation, and they're deductible in the first year of business or amortized over 15 years. Payroll processing costs. Payroll taxes for employees, including Social Security, Medicare taxes, and unemployment taxes. Parking and toll fees. Penalties and fines paid for late performance or non-performance of a contract. Pension plans, permits and fees. Print materials, including business cards, flyers, and brochures, are deductible. Profit sharing is deductible up to 25% of the compensation paid during the taxable year to all participants. Prizes for contests. The QBI deduction, which stands for Qualified Business Income, allows you to deduct up to 20% of your business income. Look, y'all, this is huge. Watch Sherman's video on taking the QBI deduction. It's a huge deduction that can save you thousands of dollars. Real estate related expenses, such as repairs, travel insurance, capital expenses, and depreciation, are deductible if you own rental property. Rebates on sales. So when you accept returns or discount your products as part of a promotion or concession to an unhappy customer, it is deductible. Research and development expenses. Retirement plans for the employer, like a SEP IRA or solo 401k, provides massive tax deductions and are a great opportunity to grow your investment portfolio tax-free. Service fees, signage, software and online services, startup expenses, or the cost that you incur to A, create an active trader business, or B, investigate the creation or acquisition of an active trader business, is deductible. So check out my entire video on how to write off your startup expenses to learn more. Storage rental fees, taxes. Yep, taxes are deductible, and they include state income taxes, payroll taxes, personal property taxes, real estate taxes paid on business properties, sales tax, excess tax, fuel taxes, and business licenses. Telephone costs are deductible. So if you use a voice over IP service or analog telephone service, you can write it off. Theft and loss is deductible if the loss is attributable to a federal declared disaster. Tips you give out are deductible, say to drivers or waiters while traveling for business. Tools, uniforms for your employees, utilities, waste removal, website design, and lastly, workers' compensation insurance. If you'd like more information on what the IRS says can be deducted, be sure to check out publication 535, Business Expenses. And now that you know what you can deduct, I want you to be aware of the expenses you cannot deduct. You usually cannot deduct the following 11 things as a business expense. Don't try it. First on the list, bribes and kickbacks. Business attire that can be worn outside of work, such as suits. Demolition expenses or losses. Entertainment expenses are no longer deductible. Federal income taxes, don't try it. Lobbying expenses, membership dues, penalties and fines you pay to a government agency or instrumentally because you broke the law. Personal, living, and family expenses, you cannot write them off. Political contributions, and lastly, time contributions to a charity. Look, I'm gonna place a few videos on the screen I think you should watch next. Be sure to check them out. And if you found this video helpful, like always, do me a favor and hit that like button for me. It helps others to find this video on YouTube. And subscribe to the channel for more financial information that helps you save on taxes and increase your wealth. I'm Karan from Life Accounting, and I'll see you in the next video.